Cristiano Ronaldo once looked at a teenage striker from Norway and said something that sounded like a compliment. It wasn't. It was a warning. And 4 years later, that warning is playing out on the pitch in real time. And almost nobody connected the dots. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what Ronaldo said, why it applies perfectly to what's happening to Erling Haaland right now, and why the greatest players in history all share one trait that separates them from everyone else. A trait Haaland is currently being tested on. Let's go back to 2021. Ronaldo was being unveiled as a brand ambassador, and a reporter asked him the obvious question, who's next? Who takes over when he and Messi are gone? Ronaldo didn't hesitate. He named two players, Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe. But here's the part nobody talks about. Ronaldo didn't just praise them. He said it's easy to pick out talented young players, but some players can have one or two great seasons, while the really great players are the ones that keep doing it season after season. And that's not easy to do. Ronaldo wasn't hyping up a wonder kid. He was drawing a line. On one side, flashes of brilliance. On the other, sustained year after year dominance. The kind that takes relentless work and discipline most players never sign up for. And he was telling the world before anyone else was paying attention that this was the real test Haaland would eventually face. For a while, it looked like Haaland was going to skip that test entirely. He didn't just meet the bar Ronaldo set. He obliterated it. Record-breaking Bundesliga numbers, a stunning transfer to Manchester City, then a Premier League debut season so absurd it broke a scoring record that had stood for years. Golden boot after golden boot. Every highlight reel looked the same. Haaland ghosting into the box, one touch, goal. It felt automatic. It felt like Ronaldo's warning simply didn't apply to this guy. But here's where it gets interesting. And here's the part nobody wants to admit. 2026 has been the hardest year of Erling Haaland's career. Not a bad week, not a quiet month, a genuine, visible decline that even his own manager can't fully explain away. After a red-hot start to the season that had him on pace to break his own scoring record, something shifted. In the second half of the campaign, Haaland managed just a handful of league goals across more than a dozen matches. Pep Guardiola himself admitted the striker had lost his rhythm in front of goal, even while insisting the underlying numbers were still there. And that's just the Premier League. Across all competitions in 2026, Haaland has scored only a handful of non-penalty goals. A shockingly low number for a player who used to score that many in a single week. Analysts started calling it what it was. Not a slump, but a decline. The quality of the chances he's getting has reportedly dropped by half. He's touching the ball less than almost anyone else on the pitch in the biggest matches. And the goals that used to arrive like clockwork have started to dry up exactly when the games matter most. But here's where it gets uncomfortable, because this is exactly the pattern Ronaldo described back in 2021. Critics have started attaching a label to Haaland that would have sounded insane 3 years ago. System finisher. The theory goes like this. Haaland doesn't create anything for himself. He needs Kevin De Bruyne or Bernardo Silva or someone else to lay the ball on a plate. When City's build-up play is humming, Haaland scores 5 in a game. When the service dries up, so does he. One former Premier League striker went even further, publicly saying Haaland is missing something the truly elite strikers have, and that he doesn't rank him alongside the best forwards of his own playing days. That's the twist nobody saw coming. For 3 years, everyone assumed Haaland had already passed Ronaldo's test. Turns out he was just in the easy part of it. The 1 or 2 great seasons. The part every talented young player gets. Ronaldo wasn't describing a hurdle you clear once and forget about. He was describing a demand that resets every single year, forever, with no finish line. And right now, in year 4, Haaland is finding out exactly how hard that demand really is. Here's the part that should genuinely worry Manchester City fans, though. This isn't happening in a vacuum. It's happening at the exact moment the rest of the world's best strikers are adapting, creating their own chances, dropping deep, dragging defenders around, making themselves undroppable even on a bad service day. Haaland, by contrast, has built his entire game on one specific skill, executed at a superhuman level. Devastating when the service is there, nearly invisible when it isn't. And in the biggest matches, the ones against elite defenses that don't give you easy service, that flaw gets exposed the hardest. So is this the end for Haaland? Almost certainly not. He's still only in his mid-20s. He's still the Premier League's record holder for fastest to certain goal tallies. Even in a down year, he was on a golden boot pace before the wheels came off. Nobody sensible is writing him off. But that's not really the point of Ronaldo's warning either. The point was never, this guy is finished. The point was always, talent gets you the first great season. Adaptation, humility, and relentless work are what get you the 10th. And that's the real payoff here. Ronaldo wasn't just talking about Haaland in 2021. He was talking about himself, about Messi, about every player who ever stayed at the top for over a decade instead of 2 or 3 flashy years. The players people still talk about aren't the ones with the best highlight reel at 22. They're the ones who found a way to reinvent themselves at 26, 30, 34, again and again, long after the league figured out how to stop them the easy way. So the question hanging over Haaland right now isn't whether he's good enough. Nobody doubts that. The question is whether he's willing to change, whether he adds the second and third skill to his game the way Ronaldo did and the way Messi did when the first one stopped being enough on its own. Ronaldo issued that warning 4 years ago, wrapped up in what sounded like a compliment. Nobody listened because Haaland was busy breaking every record in sight. Now the numbers have quietly turned, and that warning doesn't sound so gentle anymore. The next 12 months will tell us which kind of great player Erling Haaland actually is, and whether he does it or not, remember where the warning came from first.